Good morning, YouTube. My name is Chase, and today we're going to Disneyland
Paris!
That was so loud in the middle of the Hubgrass.
All Magic Kingdom.
And yeah, everyone knows that we are going to Disneyland Paris today. So I know a lot of people are probably so confused, like, what, you're at Magic Kingdom. So to end the internship, to take a nice vacation, we just decided to go to Europe. So we're going.
Decided, for sure.
Did we not know? Literally, like, oh yeah, let's just go to Paris. So
in the line for Halloween Horror Nights.
Is that where we just?
Waiting to get Bailey's ticket the day after.
So this has been like a little bit in the plans. We literally have told no one, but as you're watching this, we are landing in London, correct?
Yep.
So we are gonna do, this is also that video series I hyped up in my videos.
I didn't even know what he was talking about.
She's like, wait, is it Paris? I was like, yes. So we're vlogging the entire thing. We're starting it off with the Hubgrass and Chill, where we're gonna just like talk about, oh, this is what we're doing, the itinerary, what we're excited for, expectations. We'll talk about Disneyland Paris, as well as what else? Oh, we're gonna talk about how we're flying there, because I already know people are gonna, we hope, on the way back. But we're gonna talk about like the airlines we took and how we found an affordable way to get there, because people are gonna ask. And we thought it'd just be fun to talk about all in one video. So, surprise, we are literally in London right now when you're watching this. And we're gonna be going to Disneyland Paris real soon. Bonjour. Bonjour. Do they say that in London?
Donde está la bathroom?
Gracias. Okay, so this is not gonna be good for us. But before we go off on crusty rants, we do have like a, I guess, a schedule-ish for this. First, we're gonna talk about like the itinerary. So where we're going first. So today, well, December 14th, we leave Orlando.
At 9 p.m.
We fly into London at 10 a.m.
And
a long flight.
yeah.
We'll sleep when we're dead.
So also, we're only gonna be in London for 24 hours, like, because we're, well, like less, honestly.
Less. We get to sleep.
21 hours in London.
Maybe.
Honestly, do we know what we're doing in London? Big Ben. What else?
She's sick.
Big Ben is literally in a plastic bag right now.
Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace.
Westminster Abbey.
Westminster Abbey, pub.
Westminster.
Westminster. Westinghouse Alley.
Westminster.
Probably the Rose and Crown pub. What else? What else?
Travel back to Epcot.
Go back to Epcot. Yeah, we don't have like, really, London is our like day where we know what we want to do.
We have a list to do, but we don't know how much we're gonna get done.
We don't know when we're gonna
Probably won't even get into London until like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, because customs and things.
Then we
of
gotta
that
go
nature.
sleep in the Block Hotel.
Woo! Yeah, so then the next day, we are going, that's the real day we're going to Disneyland Paris. So we're taking a flight at how early?
7
a.m.
Yeah,
7 a.m.
7 to what, 9?
something like that.
7 to 9, we're going from London to Paris. And then in Paris, once we get there, we're taking a bus to Disneyland Paris.
Magical shuttle.
Which is gonna be, it's literally the Magical Express for
It's
Disneyland
their
Paris?
Magical Express, but it's done by Transdev.
So
Wait,
it's just the
that's who
Magical
we
Shuttle.
use for
Yeah.
CPs. Oh, that's familiar
That's
at least.
promising.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to do that.
But anyway, we get to like Disneyland Paris by lunchtime, and I think we're going straight to Studios Park, maybe?
So we're gonna do studios all in one day.
Hopefully.
Wait, we should go to Disneyland Paris first.
I mean, I don't have like any sort of, we literally, we're going, what is it? Today's like 2 weeks out and we don't really have it planned yet, but it's okay. But anyway, I do want to say, go back a step. In London, we're staying in a hotel at the airport, correct? And then for I think the rest of the trip is all Airbnbs, huh?
For the airport hotel, we're registered as 2 adults and 2 children.
So that already seems like some good vlog
Adults?
content.
Comment below. No,
Children.
comment below
Wait,
who
who-
you think the parents
Oh
and the
yes.
children should be.
Who do you think the 2 adults are, and who do you think the 2 children are? Don't say anything.
So obvious.
I don't know, but from vlogs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
will they have the same thought
Y'all
process
look like
we do?
idiots. So we look the parents, y'all look the children.
We'll see what they think.
It's okay, let me guys.
Anyway, back to Paris. How much time do we have in Disneyland Paris? Like, really, like 2-ish
I think,
days?
It was like 1 full day and then 2 half days.
2, yeah, so like,
2.
so I think we're gonna do, we wanna like, there's a lot of things that they have in Disneyland, in the Studios
I've
Park
also
that we don't
never
have.
been
Ratatouille.
to Disneyland, period.
She's never been to any
So
other.
like, I don't know
Oh.
anything, so I'll be like immersed in total different stuff.
So we just went to Disneyland. She went to Disneyland right before we went. And we had a great time. We love Disneyland. It's just such a fun park. Maybe Bailey will go someday.
Thank you.
We thought about, we're like, maybe we'll go to Disneyland, but we just had to take this a step further. So we're going.
gonna go.
We're also
So-
missing part of our crew.
Curtis?
Curtis.
Curtis. rip Curtis if you even watch my videos. If not, it's
Watch my
okay.
videos.
Anyway, whoa. Bird just flew right
Curtis
by.
will be there in spirit.
Anyway, we're doing the rest of the trip in Airbnbs, but I want to talk about Disneyland Paris and like talk about just overall, like, what are your expectations? And we'll just like go down the line. So like, you can start. Like, what do you think's gonna be different? What are you excited for?
Well, Ryan talked about it. Our roommate Ryan talked about how Disneyland Paris or Euro Disney was like when they made Disneyland, they were super into Imagineering and like the experience, and they didn't put as much effort into that.
That's in Disneyland Paris?
No, they
did put a lot of effort.
did.
So it's
Like
maybe it'll be more.
it was a pet
Like
project.
more immersive.
So yeah, maybe it'll be like more immersive.
And it's like Michael Eisner's pet project, and he did to be Lion King. Like
yeah,
all
I've also heard that
greats.
that park is like the best. Like, I don't know. I hear so many things I don't know. People say it's like the prettiest.
Yeah,
Because like,
it's like it's
best.
really dreamy.
yeah, they also have a lot of like really cool rides too, which we'll talk about in a second, like unique rides. But any expectations? Like,
I don't know what I expect.
y'all gotta be louder. A little.
We don't
bit-
know what to
I
expect.
don't really know what to expect, but
Merci. Whoa.
That had to have been on video. Anyway.
Can I just say what I'm excited for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you excited
I'm really
for?
excited to see the parades because that's what I'm like around all the time when I'm here with my job.
Yeah,
like,
if you don't know, they work on Main Street. Hold on, the Philharmonic Orchestration, whatever they are.
Go.
Anyway, they work on Main Street, so
Yeah,
they see the parades and stuff all day. So you can keep going with your
so
expectations.
what I'm really excited to see is the parades and compare them because that's what I'm around
Louder.
all day. And I also want to see what the people who do my job, how they interact with people and what they do because they're doing the same thing as me, but it's in a different environment. So
Yeah.
Is there a competition?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really interesting that they bring that up because like
yeah.
it'll be cool to see like what someone like your job in a different
Just
part.
to see like a different country, different place, like. And then another fun fact is that we've both been to Paris before, not Disneyland,
Oh, yeah.
but just Paris in general.
Wait, have you?
No, I've never
many
been
of
outside the United States.
We have not been to Paris. Paris.
So I know, like, I've seen like the Eiffel Tower and stuff like that. So I'm really just excited for Disneyland Paris.
We'll talk about Paris more in a second, but we'll talk about Disneyland Paris right now. Bailey, expectations, what are you excited for?
I'm really excited to see the Christmas decorations on Main Street because the ones here are good, but I've seen like a ton of pictures and I'm also just really hoping that it snows because I've also seen pictures of that, but it's also, can you all be quiet?
Can you let Bailey talk?
She was
please?
like, I'm gonna drink this behind your back, and then like behind my head you can see her.
What else did you do behind my back, huh? Anyways, I want it to snow when we're there because that'd be really cool.
Yeah, and the one expectation I was going to talk about is, wow, I hope it snows.
Hey.
It's going to be 30 degrees there, so it's going to be
Bought so many
very-
jackets.
We all, like, we all went
Yeah,
out,
we
bought
did
these
buy
big
them,
jackets.
so.
It's going to be so cold,
Well, it was cold last week here,
and now it's hot.
and we were all like, all right, we gotta get winter clothes, and now it's 80.
It's currently 80 degrees today, December the, what, 2nd? So it got warm.
This is not your invitation. How no one listens to me. Side note, anytime I talk, someone either comes like in front of me or starts a whole different conversation. But I'm gonna get this out while I can. I bought a jacket today and I'm really excited about it.
Awesome, thanks.
The other side note
Content.
is that every time her story gets cut off, it's usually something super small or like not important at all. And it's,
And someone outside of the group also will cut.
So, this
We were
like
eating.
joke started at like a restaurant where the server kept like cutting Bailey off us, and we just kept going the whole night. We would interrupt her for everything she started saying.
and
So
each
let's not
time-
take that.
I swear we're not. Yeah, I would say I swear we're not the worst. But any other expectations? Like, really, like,
For Disney.
yeah. I've heard.
Marvel superhero shows.
Oh yeah, they have like Marvel there. They can use it there. That should be interesting. I'm also like interested to see how their cast members speak like English and French, like the balance of like
Oh, for
what's
sure.
in French and what's in English.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've heard. Just cut you off again. I've heard that it's like a mix.
Oh. Go ahead.
Well,
You have
all of
anything
France is a mix.
Yeah, but like the rides and shows, and like I know there's like one show that's like half in English, half in French. So
I'm
that's kinda
excited for croissants.
cool. Any food you're excited for in Disneyland Paris?
Just
There-
croissants.
If you've been, well, it won't be too late. If you've been to Disneyland Paris, drop some tips,
True.
but also drop food recommendations because we're not hearing the greatest things about the food there.
And if you've done this, whether or not we are able to leave the park, go to some random cafe and come back.
Yeah, proximity, stuff like that. Because Honestly, of people we've heard that have been, I've heard the food is not that good. Which, like, the food here at Disney World is not fantastic. Like, Disneyland, it has the best food. It's so good.
Yeah.
So I
We
feel
have
like it
better
won't be.
sit down food. Disneyland
Yeah.
has better snack.
I feel like it won't be that bad, maybe. I don't know how the Fast Pass, another thing, just random. I don't know how Fast Pass works there.
Do we have to buy it?
Do we have to
I
pay
think it's
for it?
similar to Disneyland.
Alexa on the ground, girl.
Someone's taking a good photo behind us. With her
I like
ears.
her
There's
ears.
sunshine when she farts.
I know. Anyway, Fast Pass. I hope we can buy them because at Disneyland you can pay $10 a day for Fast Pass, and you
actually
can
really
literally
nice.
get whatever Fast Pass you want. You just get straight on.
And there's still paper.
Yeah, and also like since we're only going to Disney, like it's like a quick trip, like we've never been before. We obviously would pay for the Fast Pass. Like
Yeah, right.
if I came here like in a year, or like in 3 months when I come back, I wouldn't buy it. I've been
Have to
enough.
drop a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're right.
Any money saving tips? Drop
Oh
them
yeah,
below.
for Paris. Any? Okay.
Drop 'em below.
What ride are you most excited for?
Alright, it's here. Second, right?
What are you most excited for?
I guess I want to say Space Mountain, but I've heard mixed feelings about. Like I've heard mixed reviews.
So Space Mountain in Disneyland Paris is. I've heard someone said it's like the Hulk, and someone said it's like Rock and Roller Coaster.
What?
I know. I don't think
Oh,
it's
I'm
like
so
the Hulk.
excited.
Ryan said it's
I'm
worse than
so-
the whole time.
Really? Are
So-
you writing it?
Maybe. Space Mountain. It's like Mission 2, right?
Okay.
Space Mountain Mission 2 is much. It like goes upside down like 3 times or something.
And corkscrews.
So it's not like our Disney World or
I
Disneyland
think
Space
it's
Mountain.
5
This is
and
like
3.
teenage Disney World.
That's a lot of flips.
And Indiana Jones inverts too.
Yeah, but like that's like an outdoor, so I'd seen that. Like I know that one kind of look. Yeah, it's
I'm
like an outdoor
wildly
loop.
Okay, so
unprepared for
I'll
this.
watch
I
that.
didn't know
So
about
what ride did you say? Space Mountain?
Yeah.
I'm just excited for the rides, a lot of them, because they've been to Disneyland, so they can compare those. But I know that they have comparisons too, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, I'm like taking in a lot because y'all
Yeah.
have done a lot of them and I haven't. So
That's a good point because like it'll be your first time because like
Nerf.
the Friendship Fair is starting. So
We are links
you know what that
in
means?
a chain made of silver and gold. We are
that means we get to talk louder.
Woo!
Anyway.
You're not talking loud enough.
It's a good point for you because it's gonna be like your first time A, out of the
Out of-
country,
and
B,
B.
in a park.
Yeah.
So you're gonna compare a lot. I think I'm so excited for Crush's Coaster. I don't know why. I think that's like so unique.
Do they have Soren?
Do they have? I don't think so.
Wait, yes, yeah,
I don't know. I don't think they do. Soren?
no, they don't. They're one of them ones in China.
What? Shanghai has it.
Yeah, there's only 3.
What other rides are unique there? Ratatouille, Crush's Coaster, which is like
they have a copy of Tower of Terror and a copy of Rock and Roller
Yeah.
Coaster. And they even have Lights Motor Action for
yeah, and they have
anyone
the
who likes studios 6 years.
they have the backstage tour that we used to have at studios. Yeah. So and my coworker told me to do it.
The thing is, I don't really know a lot about Disneyland Paris, so I don't really know what to expect.
Yeah, we're trying very hard to go into this like fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I haven't watched any ride videos and stuff like that. I heard their Big Thunder Mountain. We didn't talk about that.
It's really good.
Apparently
It's
their
on
Big
an
Thunder
island.
is like the best
It
one.
goes underwater.
What?
Yeah, apparently Big Thunder is like the best. I can't wait to vlog it too, cause like I'm gonna go and experience it, and then like watch all this new like Disneyland stuff. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not any nighttime shows. They have the Goofy Santa nighttime
Their nighttime show is called Illuminations.
show. Okay, yeah.
That's what I
So
think is hilarious.
Of course.
their nighttime show is Illuminations, but it's in front of the castle, and it has like water fountains too. So very unique nighttime
also
show.
the ride under the castle. That's what I'm really excited.
What?
Or is it a ride, or is it like something you can walk under?
I
There's
thought
like
it
a
was just
dragon.
the dragon. I think it's just a walkthrough.
Oh.
We clearly,
I'm so excited.
I don't want to say we are not doing our research because we have done a lot, but we're very much trying to be surprised.
Yeah.
Like-
That's not bad.
Yeah, was it a bird?
Because the go-go squeeze top just
There's been a lot of birds over here
We're
too.
just trying to
but-
go with the flow, enjoy our time,
Yeah.
not
See,
put too much pressure on the trip,
yeah, because I think we're gonna already be exhausted and
Literally.
experiencing a lot of new stuff.
and
'cause-
also
and
really emotional.
oh yeah,
it's also Europe.
because I'm losing. But it's Europe, so it's gonna be fun.
It's also
Anything else for Disneyland Paris? I'm trying to think. We're not staying at any of the hotels that are on site, so we don't get any. They're expensive, but we don't get like extra magic hours, which is kind of nice because like I think their extra magic hours like an hour and a half or 2. Like it's a lot of time. But I don't think it's gonna be crowded when we're there because it's
I
gonna
hope
be
not. It's gonna be
30
sub-zero.
degrees.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Check the
so
wait
cold.
times right now.
Wait, is it? Yeah. So we'll check the wait times and we'll talk about
I'll
it.
check the
It's
weather.
8:20 p.m.
8:20 in Paris.
Well, that means studios.
What is the time
closed.
difference?
Or it might
That's
be
another
6.
thing. I don't want to guarantee, but does Disneyland Paris have Wi-Fi? I don't think they do though. If they do, I'll have a live stream in like 2 days after you watch this. However, I don't be like looking for it because I don't think they have Wi-Fi. But that would be like a really fun thing to do if I can. Okay, we took a quick pause because the music was so loud for the Friendship Fair, but we wanted to talk about 2 more things about Disneyland Paris. The wait times are kind of low because of the weather. Because it's like so cold, not that many people are visiting. So, like, what was the longest wait time that day? We were like sitting for like Ratatouille or something.
45.
Like that's
Ratatouille's easily
like,
the longest.
yeah, and that's like the most popular ride. So that's not too bad.
Good for us.
Yeah, I mean, we'll wait, and I think it'll be even lower because it's gonna just get colder and colder.
Do you think anything will close?
Big Thunder.
Big Thunder might, Indiana Jones might, because they're like outdoor roller coasters.
Yeah.
Oh, Toy Story Land, we didn't talk about that. It'll be kind of fun to compare ours, which we already know is better than theirs, because theirs is really small. But maybe those rides will close if they're outdoors.
Yeah, possibly.
Is this thing in Paris?
Yeah, it's like a little RC racer that like, it'll be in the vlog, so you gotta keep watching. But it'll be fun to see Disneyland Paris' like Toy Story Land.
They keep watching. They wait a day to watch the video of us doing it. We have to wait 2 weeks and 2 days.
Yeah, it's
to
sucks.
Wait, what?
Because like
This
we're
is-
filming it right now, but then they just have to watch it the
Oh,
next day.
but it won't be the vlog. Oh, that's
Yeah,
another thing.
tomorrow. We're writing it
The
tomorrow.
videos are not going to be uploaded every single day. I don't even know when I'm going to start uploading the trip because I want to do a really good job like editing and putting it together. So, and I'm not going to be editing on the vacation. So, I think I'll post like the YouTube like text. I don't know what it's called, like the YouTube posts about when the series will start, and there'll probably be like 2 videos a week. But I think that's probably it for Disneyland Paris. The hours are like they open later and close earlier. So we do have like
They both
a.
open at 10. Studios closes at 8.
8,
Disneyland
so-
So
closes
is
at
it
9.
closer to like Universal hours?
It's almost like Universal's hours, so a little bit less time, but I think they don't have that many rides. Like I think we'll be fine. So we're gonna be good. So from Disneyland Paris, we're there for like 3 days total, but we're gonna leave pretty early on the last day. What are we doing? Train or Uber? Uber? I think we're gonna Uber.
Man,
Quicker.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna Uber to the city of Paris, where we're there for like 2 full days and a half day, or really like a morning.
So
Yeah.
excited.
2 days in a morning, where we're staying at another Airbnb. Can we tell the Airbnb story? Because I was like, I really want to. I think Bailey gets the
Yeah.
privilege of telling this
we
story.
won't interrupt. because
Yeah,
it's a
go
good
for it.
Yeah.
story.
So Will booked or it wasn't even Airbnb, that's the hotel that we're staying in London and the airport. So I was like, okay, I'll find one that's gonna be in the city so we can stay at it in the city of Paris. And so I found this like perfect one, and like the pictures looked really, really good, and the price wasn't bad, and especially because they're splitting it 4 ways. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna send it their way. So I look at it immediately, everyone's like, yeah, sure, like that's great. So then I book it, and then Chase makes a comment.
Will was like, we were looking at it one night. I was like, oh, where are we staying? Then Will was like, oh, and then
Yeah, and then they
Because,
realized.
I mean, the pictures were beautiful.
like literally the
Yeah,
Eiffel
they-
Tower was like, we could
Like,
see it
was
from our
from the
windows.
window.
But like that's not, it's
it
not
was
too
really
rare of a
deceiving.
thing though.
Yeah, no. So like it wasn't out of the ordinary the way it looked. But then we realized that it had 0 reviews. So no one had ever, and if they stated that they never reviewed it and or it came out alive, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
but probably never came out alive
Yeah.
because it was literally booked like the entire 3 months
Yeah.
and there was no reviews.
There was no reviews, nothing like that. So.
And the photos were too, after we like compared, the photos were like too much, like this is a stock photo.
So then after that, we found another one in. Long story short, we're staying at a nice Airbnb that Will has talked to the people and they've been like super generous and
They're
gonna
probably real.
Yeah, I hope they're real.
Hopefully they
You never
won't kill
know.
us.
Might survive.
This might be taken for.
Well, y'all better like and comment on this video if this is the only one you ever did. So
This might be the
I
thing.
think we'll be good. But like, also a good thing is we didn't really discuss like hotel Airbnb. We just kind of assumed Airbnb because you get to stay closer to like the touristy things in the city, like the Louvre and Eiffel Tower. But our Airbnbs were not expensive.
No, and they come with like, I mean, they came with like a host, and she's already like talked to us about like that they're gonna meet us like right there at the house and tell us like things of like where to go, where not to go,
Yeah.
what to do, and what not to do.
So when I booked the Airbnb for Disneyland Paris, I also booked, when we booked it way back in September, I booked it for, or not September,
I'll say we did not book it in September, October.
October or something. I booked it for like last week on accident
Oh yeah.
and had to change the date, and I just messaged the lady on Airbnb and she's like, oh yeah, just change the date.
They're super flexible.
So,
I think
yeah.
it's easier like changeable than a
Except for
hotel.
our Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But it's all set for now.
before we go, we have good expectations for our Airbnbs because everyone's been very nice. And it's all like, the rooms are like, all the houses are very like, they're good. And we won't even be in them most of the time.
Yeah,
So,
we weren't worried about that.
and I think like the most expensive one was Paris for like 140,
Yeah.
but divided 3 ways, it's like 35 bucks. It's really not that bad. Yeah, well, yeah, 4 ways. It's really not that bad. So maybe go to
Disneyland's
Airbnb.
like 86.
Yeah. And oh my, our Disneyland Paris one, can't we walk to the park?
We have
That's
to walk
so
to a
crazy.
train station.
And then take a
Because
train.
it's weird, like for Magic Kingdom you have to go monorail, ferry boat, whatever. I think you have to ride a train into the Esplanade
Area?
between the parks.
Yeah, which will be interesting. That's another thing. It's gonna be interesting to vlog because I don't think we're gonna know like what's really going on. So I think it will be an entertaining vlog for the most part. What do you mean? Like, will we know what's going on? Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, what else in Paris? So when we get to, after we Uber from Disneyland to Paris, we're going to we'll get to Paris by like lunchtime, I think.
Yeah.
We're gonna go climb the Eiffel, well not climb, but we're going into the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Rock climbing the Eiffel Tower.
We're climbing the very outside face of the Eiffel Tower. What are we doing after that? Is that
Jumping
the
off
that's-
the Eiffel
Are we going up the Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe,
Arc de
and back?
Back.
But don't we have are we drinking wine
Yeah.
tasting that night?
That's
I
not-
think so.
No, that's day of the loop. That's day of the loop.
Oh wait, are we sure?
No, I'm not sure. We can just tell me
No,
what we're
it's-
doing.
No,
we're-
I think it
we're
is the
doing-
Eiffel
We're going
Tower.
up the Eiffel Tower,
Then Arc.
then the wine tasting, then we're watching the Eiffel Tower do the lights.
Okay.
So we were like trying to find what's like a cool thing to do in Disneyland, in Paris. That's not like, oh, like go to a museum, go to this. So we found on Airbnb, again, this video is not sponsored, but we really have
Should be.
planned our entire trip off of Airbnb, like basically. Not unless they want to pay me. No. But we're doing like a
Link in
wine
description.
tasting, which is fun for multiple reasons, mostly at the fact that I don't really like wine. And the other reason is that we are 20 years old. But in Paris, you're allowed that.
And Will's mine. We're
Will is
12.
old enough,
Yeah,
but
that's it.
we're not. But it's gonna be like a cool thing to like.
There's something like not super touristy. It's like a local lady
Yeah.
that like has like a bunch of different wines that she's like describing.
She has like a wine store.
like a shop. thing,
Yeah, and she takes you into like the back room and then like kills you. I'm kidding. And then takes you into
Where are
the
you
back
going
room
with
and
that?
it's like a table. It was so cool looking
Yeah,
back there.
yeah.
So that's gonna be. The camera just died. I'm a really good
And I just got
vlogger.
attacked by a bug.
And you miss Lexi get attacked by a wasp or a
ladybug.
ladybug.
It
it was a wasp.
But anyway, we're doing
A
like a wine
wasp
tasting,
or a
which should be cool. Y'all like wine? Yes. So, but like, I don't know. So it should be very interesting to hear from like a local.
Wait, y'all have never had wine before.
Oh yeah.
I like wine.
Yeah. Next. Anyway,
Merci.
after that, we're going back to the Eiffel Tower because they do like a
Merci.
light show
Messy.
where the lights just like it's like I think it's like Celebrate the Magic.
On that
No,
tower.
it's literally
it
just
should be
like
kind of like Sunshine Seasons Greetings.
no, it's literally just like some lights, but it looks cool. We also looked into like the boat tour, but it's so cold. We were like maybe not, so that kind of got nixed. So anything else we're doing that day? I'm excited. Have you been to the Eiffel Tower up in their view?
Yeah. Not all the way to the top.
You just went to like the first half floor.
I think there's 3. Is it 2 or 3?
There's like the middle level where you can like walk around, and there's another middle level where you get an elevator.
I've been to the second middle level, but I didn't get on the elevator to the top.
We are going to the top.
The top is scary.
I wanted to.
For
but
Americans.
The
lobby
entire
was
time
too
you're
much.
just like,
For Americans. On
On the top of the Eiffel Tower. I'm thinking of good. Americans, two brothers.
Oh, the Eiffel Tower.
Y'all asked for it. Anyway, I think that's it for like day one. It's gonna be pretty. I'm very excited, and we talked about this a little bit. The biking around the city. My favorite. I don't know why, but my favorite thing ever in America is when you go to the city. They have like the bikes, city bikes, where you just like pay like $2 and get to ride around, and like you get to go wherever you want.
Vespa.
And we did talk about
Literally, both of
Vespas.
those ideas
We're
are
not vesting.
terrible.
We're gonna bike though from like to the wine tasting. I think.
Yeah,
We have to. It's kind of
like
far.
yeah.
15 years.
Will's idea is just to go to Paris and just walk around.
Will just wants to
Yeah.
wander for the rest of his
Not
time.
when we're only there for 2 days. If we're there for like a week, heck yeah. Anything else we're doing in like Paris, like that first day?
So no, we're not doing that. That's what we're telling you. Next.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Okay, that was wild.
12-year-olds
Next day.
take over.
Oh. Anyway, what's our next day in Paris?
No.
The next day in Paris, we're
I'm the
gonna
only one
satisfy
returning
Will
from this
because he
trip.
wants to do this badly. Which I think we all
I want
wanna
to do
go,
it in
though.
French.
Right.
We're waking up
Yeah.
at what time to go to the Louvre? 8 o'clock?
8 a.m.
We're gonna be at the Louvre an hour before we go, before it opens. Have you been in the Louvre? Will is the only one that's been in the Louvre. But I think we're all really excited for the Louvre.
I've been to the Louvre,
The
not the
Louvre,
Louvre.
not the Louvre. I'm excited to see the Eiffel Tower, the Mona Lisa.
Oh yeah.
Mona
If it's
Lisa?
open.
The Sphinx? Oh yeah, so we bought our tickets online and Bailey's like looking through the website and they close like sections of the Louvre off every, or like maybe not
Every day,
but
yeah.
Every day there's like a different
There's a different section.
that's like
Yeah.
under refurbishment maybe? I
So
don't
the
know.
Mona Lisa might be sleeping, or you know.
If the Mona
So
Lisa
really
is
our
not
life
there,
is a joke, and
I'll
be a
everything
trip
we
around
do
the
has
freaking
like
Mona
a
Lisa.
back.
I will be kind of upset if I don't see the Mona Lisa.
Okay.
Something bad that could
Yeah,
happen.
I get it.
But I think we're gonna be, you've seen it before. No wonder.
Yeah, that's why I can get.
I think, so we're gonna go to the Louvre till like 12:30ish. Or did we make like a lunch plan anywhere? No?
No.
Got that.
We're gonna be there for.
If you had any recommendations, drop below.
Oh yeah, no wait. If you have any Paris recommendations, like food or anything, please comment and tweet me whatever, so I will get the notification because we do have it planned. But a lot of the times, people like on Instagram or Twitter or even YouTube, like YouTube, will leave suggestions I didn't think about. So please. We also did talk about the catacombs. We're not doing that. I want to see them so bad. So next time I go, I'll look. But following the Louvre, what do we have planned that night? Do we have anything planned?
Yeah, walking around.
Lots of walking around.
Notre Dame.
Oh, Notre-
Sacre
oh,
Coeur.
yeah.
Montmartre.
Wow.
All of the things
What
in
was
French.
that bridge you wanted to do?
Oh, that was in London. Tower Bridge.
But wait, there's also the Love Bridge.
Is that the lock?
The lock bridge?
I-
And that's next to Notre Dame.
But I also heard that they took all the locks off because it was like
was
Too many.
compromised the structural integrity of the bridge. So they had
I
to
think-
replace it.
yeah.
But then people started doing it again.
Okay.
So that'll be kind of cool to
Okay,
see.
So we need to get a lock.
Yes, and right. Walk.
Who you didn't live with.
We can put all
Me,
four of us.
myself,
It could be.
We're all in love.
It could be a four-way relationship.
It is France.
I don't know. Next.
Sorry to all
next,
French viewers.
Next. Why next? This next. But I don't really. Yeah, I think this trip is honestly gonna be kind of chill until we get lost in the
Yeah.
city and don't know how to have no cell
Or until we
service.
get annoyed of each other. And
Until
just-
I try to ride a bike for the first time in 20 years.
Wait,
French
why have you
shit.
not ridden a bike in so long?
Because if I fall off a bike,
That's why
You'll
you
die.
should stay fresh on it and not die. Well, we'll be careful. I feel like we've had. Let me look through our itinerary. I feel like we planned so much more, and now we're like, oh frick, what are we even doing? Like,
The cool thing about this trip is that we like literally talked about it, and when you talk about like going somewhere international, you're like, oh yeah, I'm actually gonna do
Yeah,
that
we should
like
do that
soon.
someday.
So we all literally one day like sat around and we were like, we're gonna do it, and then we were together and we booked it, and then he booked his stuff, and then it kind of
yeah.
just turned out.
I also think that this is a tip if you want to go to Paris. Like the timing was so good.
Yeah.
Like it was never gonna be better. We were
Wait,
all
we didn't tell
off.
him how much our flights were.
Oh, yeah. So
Like total.
like what,
450.
800?
It was like 420.
What?
It was a $200 flight over there, and like $600 on the way back.
Yeah, what flight are you on?
Okay, I was probably thinking of
Our flight was like 800
Alright.
total,
I
plus
think
the
it was-
$100 Paris, London to
Yeah,
Paris.
yeah, with the from London to Paris.
Oh, that is a good looking
content.
cookie though. So we're, anyway, oh wait, because the Christmas party is tonight.
Yeah.
Better
Sorry,
looking
people are
cookie
taking
than
pictures behind us.
Yum Yum cookie.
Back to it. No, you're good.
No,
We
you're
like
fine,
the cookie
you're
looks
right.
so good. Anyway,
Anyways.
the flights were like $900 total, which is not that bad to go to Paris,
Yeah.
and we're going to London too. So
Yeah,
like,
that was total.
it's Orlando to London, London to Paris, Paris to Iceland, Iceland to
Home.
Orlando. But we'll talk about Iceland in a second. But I think that's it for our Paris trip. Reykjavik. Reykjavik.
Goodbye.
So I guess we can talk about that now while we're screaming the name. When we leave Paris the last day, and I'm like,
Wait, that's really good actually.
what time do we leave on that day? Like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock?
What, from where?
Paris,
To.
Iceland,
It's like
11.
11.
We land in Paris like
15
and Rockjavaka.
They're gonna hate
Everyone
me.
be advised
Uh-uh.
that if you see
Hop
anything
off
about
the plane at
Wow
Rockjavaka.
Air on the news, we were
With the
on that
parking
flight.
lot.
Passport
So-
and the parking lot.
Wow
To
Air.
clarify, we're flying from Paris to Reykjavik for like on Wow Air, which yes, hold on, we will talk about Wow Air. which is a discount airline.
We're flying
But
WOW Airlines.
I've seen
Whoa.
we've seen like okay reviews, so I think we're gonna survive, maybe.
So we leave.
One of these things is gonna
Someone go.
I'm glad this is being recorded. Go ahead. Okay, anyways, we leave Paris at 11:35 in the morning, and we get back to Orlando at the very end of the night at 8.
Yeah, so we have a layover in Iceland, and me and Will were trying so hard to get like a stopover for one day. It didn't happen because like Iceland's beautiful. It would have been fun to like get a
Northern
rent a car
Lights.
for one day.
It's a ladybug.
Lexi's literally freaked out about a wasp that was not a wasp.
You don't know that. You didn't see
We'll
it.
see. It's recorded.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. Anyway,
What kind of content we need?
that's our trip. We're going home. Anything else we didn't talk about? Get excited. We're in Paris right now having a great time. I hope you're having a great time wherever you're
There
at.
is something.
What?
Maybe there is.
Maybe there is. You'll have to watch the vlogs to find out. So, how many vlogs is it gonna be? There's gonna be the day we leave, which will be London.
London,
Disneyland Paris day 1. Disneyland Paris day 2.
Paris.
Disneyland Paris day 3/Paris, which will mostly be Paris. Another day of Paris. And then on our way home, I still want to film in Iceland and chill in the Iceland airport where we just talk about like what.
Like an overview of our
Yeah,
trip.
and we'll give like highlights, what you should expect if you're gonna do it,
Yeah.
tips for like what we wish we would have known, stuff like that. But
Things we might not have gotten to do that we wish we could have done.
yeah, things we'll do when we go back.
Like the Mona Lisa.
Hopefully not. I really want to see the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, I do too.
Where we want to go
Northern
next,
Lights
maybe.
and Rock Jabot.
Oh yeah, we might be
Maybe.
planning another trip.
We have been in the works of another trip, which seems like too soon. So we will not talk about that because it's
We haven't
still
even
so
gotten
up in
to
the
our
air.
first one.
I'll say we haven't even finished our first one, but I think like we get excited. Like we did this, and now we're like,
Now that we
okay,
know
it's
possible,
doable.
Yeah.
Like, on to the next.
Yeah, and I never finished. Like it was the best time because all of us were off. The flights were cheap, and we were literally like, let's just buy the ticket, or we're not gonna do it. So if you have the friends that are down to do it, just buy the flight. Because I think that's what it was. We were like, once we pay for this flight, we're in. Like,
We're done. Yep, we're good.
So
We're in.
We're in. Oh, frig,
Gosh.
dinosaur. We're in. But it was fun. I'm excited.
Get in, get that Disneyland Paris, and get out.
Also, all of our social media links will
Definitely
really
not
be
our
in the bio below. So you can
Really?
follow, so you can follow us all on Instagram and like watch our stories while we're there. You can message us and say, oh, do this, look for this, eat this, etc. But yeah, follow along because the vlogs will probably be out like 2 weeks after the vacation. Maybe like right after Christmas I'll start uploading. It's
gonna be so good.
Because I really want them to be like good videos and high quality. I'm not gonna rush it. So catch us on social media. We're gonna be killing it. I'm taking like so many cameras. Will's taking cameras. Are you taking your
I'm
camera?
not taking a camera.
They're gonna rely on our cameras, but
modeling
it's
for their
okay. I'll say
cameras.
they know we have cameras, so
How
it's
many
gonna
are
be
we taking
so.
in total?
I'm taking this a DSLR and my Osmo.
Woo! So like
Taking my
first
Matt GoPro DSLR.
6 cameras.
And how many lenses? Because I'm taking 2 lenses
I'm
for my
only
DSLR.
taking one
2
DSLR.
models.
So it's gonna be
One trip?
quite a lot of filming and footage, which means I'll be editing for a
Days.
while after. But that's what the 9-hour flight
Wasp.
home is for. I really thought it was a wasp.
This was
Wasp.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Ah.
We're out. We're currently in London. We're actually literally landing in London right now.
Right now. Right now.
Right this very second. Pray that we make it through customs and
Pray that we make it off WOW
What if
Airlines.
it's
Pray that
not
I don't die
really
because of
wondering.
these Americans.
we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in London. Oh my gosh, that was very
Bonjour.
weird. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bye.